The Three Balls, a life-changing lesson on priorities. Jack had always been a hard worker. He followed the principle that dedication and perseverance lead to success. And sure enough, he had achieved everything society considers important. His son was in a top school, he owned a beautiful house, and his career was thriving. Yet, deep inside, he felt empty. One day, unable to shake off his unhappiness, he approached his mentor, Mr. Roberts, and said, "You've always told me that hard work leads to success. I've worked tirelessly, and I've achieved success, but I don't feel happy or fulfilled. I have everything I ever wanted, so why don't I feel at peace?" Mr. Roberts smiled, went into his office, and returned with 3 balls in his hands. One was made of glass, one was made of rubber, one was made of ceramic. He handed them to Jack and said, "Keep juggling these balls. At any given time, at least one ball must remain in the air." Jack, though confused, followed the instructions. He started juggling. At first, he managed well, but soon, keeping all 3 balls in motion became difficult. He struggled to maintain balance. Then, he had to make a quick decision. He realized the ceramic ball was the most fragile, so he focused on saving it. He also protected the glass ball, knowing it could break if dropped. But he let the rubber ball fall, as he knew it would bounce back and stay intact. Still feeling frustrated, he turned to Mr. Roberts and said, "I couldn't keep them all in the air. I failed." His mentor smiled and asked, "Why did you let the rubber ball drop instead of the other 2?" Jack replied, "The ceramic ball was the most delicate. If it fell, it would shatter. The glass ball was also breakable, so I couldn't risk dropping it. But the rubber ball, well, it would just bounce back, so I let it go." Mr. Roberts nodded and said, "That is the answer to your question, Jack. These 3 balls represent the priorities in your life. The ceramic ball represents your family, health, relationships, and emotions. If you drop this, it can break, and rebuilding it is incredibly difficult. The glass ball represents your career, financial stability, and success. It's important and must be handled carefully. If it falls, it may crack, but it can still be repaired. The rubber ball represents material possessions, your expensive car, fancy watch, latest gadgets, and social status. If these things fall, they bounce back. They are replaceable. You've been juggling success and material things, but you've been ignoring what truly matters: your family, your relationships, and your inner peace. That's why you feel unfulfilled. True happiness comes from protecting what truly matters. Make sure you're juggling the right way." At that moment, Jack realized what he had been doing wrong. He had spent so much time chasing wealth and luxuries that he had neglected the things that truly mattered. From that day on, he decided to change, not just working hard for success but also making time for his loved ones and personal well-being. Moral of the story: your career is important, but your family and well-being matter the most. Money and material things can always be regained, but broken relationships and lost time cannot. Balance is the key to a truly successful and fulfilling life.